Floor
suspected
5.
to be at large and very much a threat, as survivors reported additional functional frigates upon their fortunate escape, leading to fears that the criminals may have already used these vessels to escape themselves.
Greetings, Doctor. I am M1A, Medical and VIS Optimally Trained Assistant. I will be available for information and guidance on your assessment today. I will also be collecting information and may automatically perform certain functions as directed by your superiors throughout the process. Please feel free to utilize my functions as much as needed while you are working.
Floor 7.
Many people lost loved ones and family when the Seoul capital ship went offline. But offline doesn't mean lost. Join the military today and find out how you can help.
Of course, I would be happy to tell you more, but please be aware that some information remains classified even to your level, and I will not be able to fully disclose all of the details. Unfortunately, with such a large influx of soldiers recovered from the recent tragedy, all of the regular medical personnel are occupied to their maximum capacity. Being in an adjacent field, you fit the overflow criteria and were selected among a number of others who are already working on similar assignments. Today, you will be seeing one of the soldiers recovered from capital ship Seoul. I have already attempted a full psychological and physical evaluation, but have been met with limited cooperation and therefore minimal success. It seems that after the events which transpired, the patient has much more positive reactions to human interaction.
Floor 21.
Do you experience feelings of inadequacy? Are there physical changes you want to see with your body? Wish you could sleep less with no bad side effects? Want to raise your IQ? Sign up for VIS trials and prototyping today.
I should inform you that the patient seems eager to leave their medical bay. I need to advise you to ignore any requests or pleas to be released, for his own safety and that of the other members on board this vessel. He has been exposed to higher levels of VIS than we have experimented with in our trials, and side effects are beginning to show. Of course, to expand on that statement, the patient is experiencing many social actions that other members may find distressing. While in the bay, he has been observed talking to himself in rapid, hushed whispers. He has drawn numerous symbols on the walls of his cell which cannot be accurately interpreted, resorting to any instrument within reach and carving them into the wall if necessary. His vital signs, including heart rate and temperature, fluctuate sporadically, by large margins outside of the average range for his size and age. Based off of these observations, it has been noted he may pose a physical risk to the other members as well. However, do not let this worry you. His holding cell has come equipped with multiple safety measures which I can activate at any sign of risk to yourself.
Floor 91.
Please proceed down the hallway to cell 18. I will open the door to allow you to enter. Doctor, please meet your patient. The soldier recovered from Seoul.
A human?
As I discussed
Oh,
earlier.
thank fucking God, another actual human being. Not some disembodied, emotionless voice, not some metal suit that carries me around and won't respond. Please, you've got to let me out of here, please. Anywhere, please. Even just take me in public where they can't kidnap me again. Without asking questions. Please. The things they've done to me, I swear. I swear. I promise. I've already told them everything that happened. I don't know anything else. Why? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't you believe me? Look, I didn't sign up for this. For any of this. I wasn't some soldier. I was just another civilian on the ship when it crashed. I didn't even know we were chasing them. There was no announcement. I didn't know we were going to make the jump. No warning. At one moment I was sitting down drinking my fucking coffee. The next thing, I knew everything went black. There was fire everywhere. Everywhere. The people screaming, children crying, and so much death. So much death. All around me. Do you have any idea? No, wait! Do you have any idea what it's like to wake up in the plane of hell?
Yes, Doctor. I am quite sure you are very safe inside of that room. Please be aware that what you just witnessed was the exact behaviour I was describing previously, and an excellent example of why this patient is not ready to be released to the public yet. As the medical division above this ship, it is our responsibility to ensure that each patient is treated to our best ability while maintaining our ethical code. As he was exposed to high levels of VIS, the patient may be experiencing hallucinations or confusion about the series of events that followed. As such, he may be creating false memories of the recent past, or incorrectly associating actions which he experienced shortly after the event with his own rescue and rehabilitation. It is also possible that the patient is lying to you, or doing whatever he deems necessary to leave the medical bay, for countless possible reasons. Would you like to continue with the procedure? Are you sure? If you are uncomfortable with this assignment, I can find a replacement. Very well. Please re-enter the cell, and feel free to call upon me if you require assistance.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to startle you. I just feel a bit out of touch with reality right now. But I know you're here to help. Do you? Well, do you know how many others survived? I knew a lot of people on that ship. A lot of friends. No? I guess it's not something they'd tell you, is it? No one was keeping their secrets. My temperature. Yeah. Sure, go ahead. Do you know how much longer I have to stay in here? Well, I don't even know how long it has been. But it feels like days. Maybe longer. It's hard to sleep, though. I keep seeing things when I close my eyes. Keep hearing voices.
Just like you will be.
Huh? Yeah, I said I keep hearing voices. Did I say something wrong?
VIS anomaly detected. Please proceed with caution, Doctor. It is possible that this patient has experienced a Tier 6 or possibly a Tier 5 exposure, as opposed to the Tier 7 initially believed. As such, the patient may be emulating VIS and make you susceptible to minor side effects.
Well, that's just fascinating, isn't it? Technology really has come so far. No one used to have an idea when I would do that, but that was so long ago, I suppose. At least, for you. Whatever do I mean? Your, or the AI's, should I say, detection abilities. Commendable. Truly. They have so many silly names and acronyms now. Do you know what they used to call this? What's happening right here? A haunting. A possession. VIS. Anomalies and these different tiers? You have somehow made things much easier and so much more complex at the same time. But I didn't mean to scare you, honestly. I see you thinking about leaving again. It's in your eyes.
It's in your thoughts.
I'll cooperate. I'm not going to hurt you.
You might like that, though, wouldn't you? You call him a freak. Look at yourself.
I can't say the same for them, though. Who's them? Oh, no. Not any them you're worried about. Not these voices in my head, if that's what you're thinking. No. I mean your own overlords. Your own superiors here on the ship. This EPA company itself. What do I mean? Take a step back and think about it yourself, would you? Look at yourself. You're sent in here, uninformed, underprepared, and with, well, no experience with this kind of thing. I mean, no offense, but what were you thinking? Though, of course, I know the answer to that. You were just following orders, weren't you? Something I'm very familiar with, trust me. So then, instead, ask, what were they thinking? What are they thinking?
They want
I sense that your heart rate is increasing, Doctor.
You and him.
I would like to remind you of the patient's symptoms that I mentioned earlier.
Waiting.
EPA proudly supports all of its employees, and I would never put you into a dangerous or harmful situation.
I was an EPA employee. Still am, aren't I? Was I not put into a dangerous and very harmful situation? Is that why they told you I was a soldier? So that it sounds like I signed up for that, huh? Clever, aren't they? Always clever, always covering themselves. From the outside, it always looks so respectable, doesn't it? But now that you're on the inside, now that you're the one in the cage, it feels a little different. Doesn't it?
Please remain calm, Doctor. As you've requested to open the door, I will route security back up to assist you. However, at this moment, due to the activity of the patient, it is not safe to unlock the door, as the patient is very likely to escape and security measures of this room may not prove proficient at restraining him. I assure you, though, your own safety is still not at risk. I will keep you updated on the status and ETA of security.
It does feel different, doesn't it? But you look like you can't make up your mind about it. Are you scared? Are you just unsure? Or is your mind somewhere else? Are you actually starting to mull over the words I said?
Watching. You know they're there. They know we are here. They announced it. You heard it. They know. They knew.
What were they thinking, huh? Behind those cameras covering every inch of this ship, because I'd bet my life, however much that's worth anymore, that as sure as hell isn't, oh boy, that guy's dangerous. I'm sure he could break out at any minute. No! That situation would look much different, wouldn't it? You might not have seen anything like it, but I'm sure you've heard about it. Or you can imagine it. Guns everywhere with a million little lasers covering my body, fingers waiting to blast me to bits. Electromechanical restraints holding every limb of mine to the wall. You get the idea. But this, A see-through door. A single individual who, well, doesn't look like they've had much military training and clearly isn't armed. And that bot has the audacity to tell you that I'm at risk of escaping. But, and the kicker, you are still safe.
What do they want to happen in this room?
What am I? Who am I? I said it before, didn't I? Maybe you should be asking, what are we? Who are we? There is a civilian here. I wasn't lying about that. In fact, I have no reason or intent to lie to you at all, dear thing. But he's haunted. I'm haunted. But maybe you just answered my question, in a way, by asking your own. What am I? Who am I? But why would they send you to find that out? Unless they already had something of an idea. Or some reason to think that out of all their vast arsenal of personnel, you could get the job done.
You're curious. You want to know more. Want to see a bit too adventurous. You're hungry for something else.
Yes. And what would that reason be? That's a good question, isn't it? Do I know? What makes you think that they told me that I'm in on the experiment? I'm the prisoner here, precious. But maybe you are clever as well. Because I do have an idea. You see, I know myself very well. As we, not you, but me and myself, my new self, sit here melding together, fusing these memories, these emotions, these thoughts, I have a better idea of why they chose me, out of the numerous others they recovered, to be in here, stuck with you. But do you know yourself that well? Because they do. Of course they do. I can see that now. They knew everyone on the ship, even who I was. Better than, well, better than most would ever expect. Every action, every moment, every single expression, monitored, analyzed, for every single second of your life. If you believe in any theories of causality and personality, you could say they might know everything there is to know, even what you'll do next. But those theories are boring, aren't they? So, I'll still treat it a mystery. And hopefully, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Oh, dear. I'm spewing nonsense again, aren't I? I'll just be straightforward then. Let me tell you why I think they put you here. And if I'm wrong, I'll let you choose between me tearing down that door and letting you walk out, since the AI seems so sure it's within my abilities. Or, if you prefer, I will sit here in this corner, unmoving, unspeaking, until they allow you to leave. Yes, and if I'm right. Well, you see, if I'm right, I don't think it would be such a bad thing to do what they want. Since I would have correctly guessed just what that is. Oh, not so fast. I have to explain how I have come to that answer before I just outright give it. Please! Where would the drama be? The tension? No. Before I tell you why you specifically, are here, I have to tell you how I got here. And why I, and not another, am sitting in this room with you.